Alright, time for another quick miracle video, commercial free. For now. So this is the Domination solo milestone event. There's 14 hours and 6 minutes. I think it starts at a crazy time, like at midnight. I don't know who starts everything at midnight, but that's how it is sometimes. As you can see, there's nothing but titanium rewards. Wow, look at that. All the way up to the top. Now, I'm already at 7,000-ish. And then you can get up to 78,000. It's 10 times more, so let's see how we can get the points. 1 point for officer intel spent. 1 point for ship XP. Or 8 points for each 1 point. And then 1 power increase by researched. 10 points, 1 power increase by building. So building, research, and ships are a lot, and then officers are 1. So let's give it a try. So let's see if the number goes up and how much. So we're going to go back to the home station. Now this game's a little bit complicated, but out of all the games I've ever played, all the simulations, all the software I've ever used, it's not the hardest. So it's honestly kind of like above average. Like a little above the middle only. Buttons are actually simple. It's just the size is a little bit small. I wish I could move stuff around and resize it a little. But you know, it works pretty good. It's pretty intuitive most of the time. So they did a good job here. I don't know why it's not loaded. Okay, now I know why it's loading that. Asking me to do a survey, which I've already done once. So, and interestingly, it'll still keep asking you for another one, like the next day, the next month. I have asked or answered many survey questions already, so I don't want to do any more. So let's do the quickest one here, which is, I think, this level 7 power steel generator. Each one is labeled with a letter, so this is D. They go from A, and they're labeled alpha-wise. Not really alphanumeric, but just whatever that's called. And so let's try it. Let's give it 5 minutes. It's only going to cost 1,200 power steel. You can see the stats there. I think 500 dilithium, and it increases the generator rate and the generator capacity. So each of these have their own capacities, right? They actually fill up and they light up afterwards. And it says we're already a winner of something, which is interesting. So So when you're a winner of something in this game, you just click on that Federation icon. Yes, it is a secret button. Like when you watch the TV show or the movies and Kirk clicks on it and you don't realize it's actually a communicator. So it's like a little two-way radio from the 23rd century. So I know a few details about the Star Trek. I haven't read all the books and all like the engineering specs and stuff, but I'd like to sit down and have a chance to view it at first. I have to work on real engineering specs for things I can actually construct. So I don't have the luxury of going through that nowadays. So okay, I don't know if the event result showed. So we're gonna go into events. So the previous number was 7,800 and something. I just leveled up that generator from level 7 to 8. And let's see if the numbers went up a bit. So, see if I got to the next level or whatever. It says 7,650 the next reward. So that one generator was about 200 points. Alright. So let's see, what can we do for 7,000 points here? You know, I don't have enough speed ups or latinum to do all this instantly. But we might come back to it and see if we can get to the highest level we can. We have to finish before midnight today, so there's not a lot of time here. So let's go for a bigger one here, like a parcel generator. And for some reason, the parcel generators use less resources and they take less time to upgrade. So this is 3 hours, right? Now we're gonna click on the Alliance Help Me button, basically. That's what that purple handshake it is. It's not a TPC protocol button. Or it might have something related to that, but it's not what you would think it is. So, handshake protocol, right? So we actually have enough speed ups here. I have 30, 29 now. I'm gonna be a little patient because I have a prime real estate coming after that. So I want this to qualify for that. And I only have 30 speed ups, which seems like a lot, but total that's like 15 hours for the 30 minutes. And so that's not much when some of these are like very long events here. Or not events, but very long construction times. And actually for research, let's see if there's one we can finish today. So if I do both of these, this should add up into the points, and I should get to at least the next 1 or 2 levels. Now getting past that depends on how much latinum and speed ups I can burn. A prime research here, this bothers me. I'm like 6 units short, so I could have used that today. That's okay. You know, we won this morning. Some good tritanium, so I'm very happy already. I am satisfied. So now tritanium safeguard I like. Some people go with their base defenses first because they think that'll stop people, and it does if your number is high enough. But if your number, your strength, which is kind of the total of your stats, isn't high enough, it's better you go with the vaults, I think. And try to move your base around, try to use your P shields, the longest one you can. You can even change your username, so you can do that. If you're not an alliance, it's harder to track too. So if you're not a leader in alliance, you know, you can leave for a while, come back. No, tritanium mining 2, let's see. Oh, actually, in order to get tritanium level mining 2, I have to get tritanium warehouse level 22, even though it just says 22. And the problem with that, I'm trying to save for some upgrades on my Vatlas. I'm constructing it now. Haven't finished yet, but I know that they cost quite a bit for the first 3 tiers at least. So if I do this helps me mine tritanium a little bit faster. Actually, it's a 30% bonus, but I lose 100,000 tritanium. So you spend 100,000 to get 100,000 faster. So long term, like for the whole month, that's worth it, I think. So instead of like, let's say, 1 million tritanium, you get 1.3 million tritanium. Right now I'm level 1, so I get 1.2 or something, or 1.15. So that little extra does help. But right now we're doing the partial generator, so I'm gonna try to find one that finishes before 10 o'clock. So I'm not staying up for midnight for this. I wish I could though. If I was really like one of those expert players, and I had a Scopy or Star Trek salary, I'd probably do it. It'd be so fun. So I hope I can get a contract to do that. To be honest, but I got some other projects I have to finish first, as they say. So I really wish. Can I buy? God, I wish I could buy like these 6 units here. But I'll be able to refine it in, I think, 8 hours, another set. So can I do the lithium diffusion? Okay, can. No, I remember having a research that somewhere here that was only like 8 hours or something. Okay, this is too long. This is like a day and 7. That'll be past the event. That's a day and 16 hours. But the platform shield seems to be really useful. I've done that first more than the hull. Because the shield is what gets hit first on your base. So if you have like a 1,000,000 point shield and just 1 point hull, it probably lasts longer than the guy who has like like a 5 point shield and a 500,000 hull. You know what I mean? So like your hull is the last thing to go. So I don't prefer to level that up first. But it makes some sense if that stat's tougher. I'm just not sure. Let's see, 100 base shield for health on all ships. Yes, let's do it. It's only 300 gas. Now, I just gotta make sure this doesn't affect prime research here. But is there anything else good here or better? Hull, kinetic, I wish I could do all these. God. And what I would give just to be able to do all the research with one button right now. Like, where's the game editor for this thing? I will buy that for $50 right now.